Here we are talking labor on Labor Day, 2 years since the most dramatic shift in work culture we've seen in our lifetime. You'll hear employers call this the age of the employee, or the Great Resignation, or the era of quiet quitting. Our Steve Staker's got no quit in him, working Labor Day to learn how businesses are trying to hold on to employees.
What's the state of the workforce on this Labor Day 2022?
If I had to use a word, I'd say that it's dynamic.
Allie Boyd would know. She's an executive coach training today's bosses to lead today's workforce. A workforce, she says, has been changing for a long time, only accelerated by the pandemic.
It was sort of a splash of cold water. I mean, it was a wake-up call for a lot of us. Having maybe work bleed into personal life in ways that it has never before, bringing the technology of like work into home has also meant that now home life is a lot less sacred, and some of what's going on at home comes to work in a different way.
All of that sudden change gave employees a reason to reflect.
Thinking about, wow, what actually is most important to me? How do I want to spend my time? How am I spending my energy? For the sake of what am I doing what I'm doing?
For so many employees, work isn't just about a paycheck anymore.
Some of the expectations of what work can do and is doing, what work means for me, has shifted as well.
Which explains the exodus we've witnessed over the last year or so and the so-called Great Resignation. Boyd says leaders have to adapt.
If leadership ever was about, control, direct, manage, it's no longer about just that. It's really about how do I create an environment where people can develop, thrive, grow.
She says the number one question she gets from executives she works with lately is how do you retain workers at this unique time? The answer? Build a culture that's about more than just the task at hand.
People's expectation of work, their tolerance for, having less reward at work or not being sort of like emotionally satisfied or having a lot of meaning in their workplace, that has really shifted.
So, how long will employees hold the cards here? Boyd told me that she has no crystal ball, but she thinks that a lot of the culture changes at work we've seen lately are here to stay. NPR reports about 4 million people have been quitting their jobs each month around the last year, even amid inflation and the economy starting to slow down. So many people are walking away from something that they were just kind of doing before to get a paycheck, looking for something more meaningful.
And people are looking for something different out of their employer than they used to, and what might have one day kind of passed for, oh, this is a cool, fun place to work, isn't cutting it anymore.
Yeah, like, the days of let's throw a ping pong table in at work and that'll boost morale, or like a pizza party every now and then, like here's a burrito, here's a breakfast burrito.
Here's a breakfast burrito.
You're appreciated. No, people are looking for more of like the rewards at work, knowing that what they're doing is making a difference and seeing some sort of pathway to growth to kind of get to the next point.
Makes a lot of sense. Steve, thank you.